to the Super Bowl. Coming up, let's close out another great week of football with a Sunday night primetime matchup between our visitors and the Indianapolis Colts. To determine who will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. The Conference Championship is underway. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Are they going to run it down? He took it all the way. Touchdown. Oh, baby, what a return. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lumberjacks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Kind of seems to me like somebody was just kind of waiting for prime time. Brought his best out with the very first carry and's got us off and running.
Going to the ground again on first. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Let's go now. Dragon 6, 18, 19 tight, 18 Rattler, 18, 79 Broncos.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So now it's gonna be 3rd and long.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field, but in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Tag! Cowboy 80!
To the air on 3rd and long. It's caught left side by Mitchell. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They get 19 on that pickup. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
He's got Pierce. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense, guys up front, and it gave the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Here we go, check! Liking 18! Check, 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 check!
They'll run. First give to Zach Charbonnet. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Third down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
Come on, set. 19, Tiger, 9, ready.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. This finds its target, that's Hill. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
3, Cougar, 19. Ready.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
Throwing now, Richardson. Going with the screen to Taylor. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Taken in by Pierce. And that short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short.
It's 4th down.
Trying to throw for it with Richardson. He's got it, complete to Downs. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
The rookie out of UCLA in on the stop. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point.
Hold it ready.
After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. And he finds him in the end zone for the Indy touchdown. The Colts finish off their opening drive. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. Extra point by Koo is up and good. And the Colts respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All set to go now from the 35. Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Looking quickly here.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And a Montreal first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. Winning their full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
All right, here we go. Second down. Another one for Junkins. We'll cobble together a yard there. Zaire Franklin there to make the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third down, and they need to get 10.
Go.
Here he goes, third and long. To the sideline it goes. He makes the play. Pass caught. Both feet are down. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
All set now. First and 10. Run right side. Judkins. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So we're through one here in the AFC title game. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter two. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive. Kyler throwing here. Throw left side, finds Fannin. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on third down. They'll throw, third and long. Caught by his running back, Judkins. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. It's a gain of 12 on that one, and that's good for a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. He even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's second and 11. From the gun, Judkins. Not much space available there, maybe 2, and that brings up third down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Murray on third down. A little bit of screen pass for Judkins. And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it fourth down.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the third down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Little knocks it through. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
Ready?
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. 1st and 10.
Hey, check that. Ready?
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Now give it to Hill. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Pick up a 5 on that play. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
You know, so often, Kate, we talk about the little guys, right? Get them in space. But how about the big guys? When you can out-muscle them and get them the ball quick like that, they can put some yards together and move those chains.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Hurt. Cougar 19.
Play action. It's Richardson. He rolls to his right. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. First time this game they've looked to him. And it sets up 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Check, Panther. Ready.
A give left side to Taylor. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Okay,
New set of downs for him from the 31.
let's go.
1st down throw here from Richardson. Chased out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
Come on. Set. Panther 60. Check flag. 19 Lion. Go.
2nd down carry for Taylor. By a man, he's in the clear. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
65 catch. 65. Here we go. Check out.
Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. To the end zone, but incomplete. Took their shot there on 1st down, Bronk, but don't come away with any points just yet.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
79.
Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. More from Sunday Night Primetime on the other side. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Dragon 60. Down. Cowboy 80.
Third and long for him here. Rose caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Go Shaq. Go Shaq. 79 Broncos. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Now Richardson on 4th down. That's on target to Pierce. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts get some late points and the lead. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Coup with the extra point. And the Colts take a 4-point lead.
The score, Colts 14, Lumberjacks 10. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indiana.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35. Putting a receiver in motion. 1st and 10, Murray. Getting out to his left. Tillman down the field, and he's got it. And they are all the way into that red zone.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Shotgun handoff here for Junkins. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Murray. He brings it in. He has the touchdown. The Lumberjacks take the lead just before halftime. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
14.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
At their own 35-yard line.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half.
Come on, come on. Set. 70 Timberwolves. Take off.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
A gain of 5.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
On the set.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. They go again with Taylor. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Lamar Hunt Trophy waiting in the wings for whoever can finish this game out as we're back underway. Ashton Doolin now to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
Get it. Panther 60. Panther 60.
The drive will start with a run by Charbonnet. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Ready? Panther 11. Cowboy 80.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Taken in by Mitchell, right side. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready?
Straight ahead with Taylor. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Richardson. And he covers up after a nice gain right near that marker. Going to need a little bit more now on 3rd down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And off down a hill. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there, and it'll be first down Colts.
First
down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Check, Panther. 60, Buffalo 18.
They give to Taylor, right side. Cuts back toward the middle, and he's bottled up quickly after just a yard. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Changing things up, they're gonna throw now. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's difficult on the defense.
Taylor now, up the middle. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
Ready? 7 Pirates, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
3rd down here, need 8 on the play.
Let's go now. 18 Pioneer, 19 Tiger, 79 Broncos, 19 Lion, Warriors 70, Street. Get ready to spin, get ready to spin. Ready.
Throw here, 3rd down. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
On for the field goal. A 49-yard attempt.
Koo able to put it through. And that will tie things up in the 3rd.
Here we go, all squared up once again after the first drive of the 2nd half. Something tells me, though, Kate, these kickers, they better stay warm because more than likely their leg is going to play a big difference in this outcome.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. To return, Jerome Ford. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Troy Anderson that time with the tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Murray. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
If there's ever a play we can call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Another give to Judkins. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
Now 3rd and 5.
Only one frame remains before we see who's going to represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. This game remains tied after 3, so we'll decide things right here in the fourth quarter. So now here's 3rd and 5. Now here he goes on the boot. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Hey, you'll often hear me talk about setting an edge. Well, think of it this way as well, especially with a bootleg. You want to be like the jaws of a defense. You want to just keep him inside. Get those jaws a-closing, and there's no escape valve for the QB then.
Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it.
Come back. Hey.
They snap it to Murray. Into a crowd, and that pass is intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Bynum. And the Colts get a huge return down to the 25-yard line before that tackle's made.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Running right, this is Taylor. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger. Hey, Crash. Please.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Short pass brought in. And he gets this forward to the 19.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Here we go. Shot 18 Rattler. 70 Lions. Ready.
Throwing now, Richardson. Buys time, rolling right. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively, forcing completion.
For the field goal. A 36-yard attempt.
Kicked well, and this is good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
Here's Carter on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Back to work after throwing the pick. Buying some time right. He can run it. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Finds a man right side. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Judkins out the middle. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Not sure if it was a missed assignment on the line, a dominant play on his part, or maybe a little bit of both, Kate, but look at those dudes down there defensively. Man, they are fired up after that stick behind the line.
Offense to the line, 2nd down. Kyler looking to throw. Cut out left. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Back to throw it. That one's cut by Tillman. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. They'll come up on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Completed to his running back. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here he is to throw. That's incomplete on 2nd down. This one misses the tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
It's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9 now, 9 is what they need on 3rd down. Throwing now. That's the 1st down, and he's still going. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Zone read. This is Judkins. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw. On the move, headed right. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
Six yards to go here. It's 3rd down. Looking to throw it. Headed out right. He's making a bid for it. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
The entire season has led them here to this snap. They have to convert here on 4th down. Clock is at 3 seconds, and we've got a timeout because 3 points is all that's needed to force that overtime frame. Cam Little now in a high-pressure spot. This is going to be a 31-yarder from the right hash. Looking good, and it's through. And at the buzzer, they forced overtime. That's going to do it for regulation, so some bonus football in store for all those fans in the stands. We're headed for overtime. So overtime in the playoffs, Brock, no longer an oddity compared to our first 18 weeks. It's all going to work the same now. Both teams guaranteed a shot with the football regardless of who wins the opening toss. And if we're tied after those 2 drives, it is next score wins.
Cam Little to kick off.
A couple of evenly matched teams atop the AFC, but only one can represent this conference in the Super Bowl. Overtime is underway. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Let's go. 18, Pioneer. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
First throw of overtime. He's not going to be able to escape, and down he goes. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or 2.
Defense showing blitz. Richardson completed over the middle. And he's done a decent gain before being brought down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've